Good evening, Clive Maund here of clivemaund.com. This is a special update, and the reason for this special update is that we've had a very good day, and I'm going to quickly run through some of the recommendations just over the past few days to show you what happened. And we'll start with this company that was recommended this morning on clivemaund.com before the open, a company called Tech Vanadium. Fundamentally, the reason for recommending this company is that it's a rare earth element. It's going to be a rare earth element producer, and two of its three properties are located in the United States. One's on the Kentucky-Illinois border, and their third property is in Bolivia, which is, I think, a gold, silver, nickel property. But the principal reason for recommending this stock was that it looked like it was ready to break out, or will break out soon. And we'll look now at the chart that was posted this morning, which shows a completing head and shoulders bottom. Well, this was spotted. While it was recognised that the right shoulder might build out for a while longer, it was pointed out that the volume pattern for the stock was incredibly bullish. Now we'll quickly see what happened today. That's what happened today. It closed up 75%, but realistically we would only have made even if you bought it at the open, you would have only made a 50% gain, which I think, still most people will be happy with. Now we'll move on to another big performer on the day, which is this one, Magma Silver. This was recommended on the site over the weekend, and an incredibly bullish volume pattern was spotted in Magma Silver as it was completing a very interesting small cup and handle base. And what's interesting about Magma Silver, as you can see on this just a 2-month chart, is that it had a capitulative sell-off in the early part of August on very high volume, and then the volume switched completely, and over the past few weeks there's been very persistent heavy accumulation of the stock. And just over the past few days, you can see that the supply of stock at this level has been drying up, which is the reason why the accumulation line has been rising. Now we'll proceed to see what happened to it. This was a stock recommended at the weekend, so you could actually, in the case of this one, as we'll see on the next chart, have bought it at pretty much at Friday's close, because it opened at 12. But as it happened, it ended up 45.8% up on the day. So that was another great one. The interesting thing about this, and also about Clean Tech, the previous one, is that they both broke out today on massive all-time record volume. That was record volume by far. So it really was, these are really powerful breakouts. And even though, of course, they might consolidate these big moves, either in coming days or over the next few weeks or whatever, these very powerful breakouts portend major bull markets in both these stocks. Now we'll look at the last one, where instead of buying, we actually took profits this morning in a stock that was mentioned over the weekend, Magma Silver. And the reason for this was that it had become very overbought on all its oscillators, and especially in relation to its 200-day moving average, with which it had opened up a huge gap. And also, it had hit a target, as you can see, on that projected trend line. Now let's see what happened to this one today. Well, it dropped back almost 5%, so that's, it could yet go up, but we're quite happy with that, especially as it was recommended to switch from this into the previous one, Magma Silver. So that's it for now. Now, as you can see from these examples, these aren't just kind of random occurrences. We get this right. So if you're interested in making serious money, subscribe to clivemaund.com. Those new subscribers over the past few days and the past couple of weeks, I imagine, are very happy with the performance of these stocks. And I plan to continue turning up ideas just like this. So look forward to having you join us. That's all for now. Good night.